Okay, so I'm Dr. Sherelle, and
Hello.
what sent you in today, or how'd you get here today?
My kids, for some reason, they think something's wrong with me, so they sent me in here after an incident a few weeks ago.
Okay, what type of incident was that?
I got arrested because I went to church and I stripped my clothes. I mean, my friend told me to do it, so I didn't really see there was a problem with it, but everybody made a big fuss.
Your friend? Who's your friend?
Um, Michelle,
Michelle. Okay.
she's been around for a couple of months now, so
About how many months would you say?
mm, like two.
Okay.
She just came around recently.
And where'd you meet Michelle at?
Actually, she just walked into my bedroom one night.
Okay.
Just started telling me things about myself. So I was like, she knows this. I have to trust her. She's been right about everything, my kids and work.
What did she say about your kids and work?
My kids, she was like, my kids were plotting against me. I saw my son trying to make a call to send me away, so I tried to stab him, but his sister stopped me or whatever. But um, work. I had an issue. There was a issue with one of the patients staying there. My friend told me they were also plotting against me, so I felt that the best thing to do was get rid of them. But I guess everybody made a fuss about that too.
Okay. Where do you work at?
Hospital and nurse, where I was nurse.
And did they lay you off because of that incident?
Yeah.
Okay. And about your mother and father, how are things with them?
They're both dead.
Sorry to hear that.
Happens. My dad died of a stroke when I was 10. My
Okay.
mom, she died of a heart attack a few years after him.
Okay. And then who raised you? Where did you go after that?
I was with an aunt.
Okay. And how are things with her? Is she still alive or?
Yeah, she's back in Nigeria, but she's fine.
Okay. Do you have any brothers or sisters?
I had a twin sister. She died as well, since everybody's just died. She died when I was about 6.
And how did she pass?
She drowned.
Okay. And would you say that your mother, your father, your aunt, or your sister, did they have any friends like Michelle, or were they pretty average people?
They were pretty average. I mean, Michelle's the closest thing. Was probably what my sister would have been like. So yeah, but no, nobody had any friends that I knew of.
Okay. And you're from Nigeria,
Mm-hmm.
and you moved here around what age?
Probably like 25, 26 on there.
Okay. Do you like it here? Are you adjusting well?
I mean, I've been here for like 15 years, so I've gotten adjusted to it. It's different, but I have met people that are Nigerian as well, so.
One moment, let me. All right. So, growing up and in school, did you have any problems in school, or was everything pretty good?
Everything was fine for the most part. So after my sister passed, it was kind of difficult.
Did you have any issues in school?
Um, for the most part, no.
How were your grades?
I had no choice but to do well, so it's kind of the standard. If you don't do well, you can't go back. So it's a lot of pressure.
Can't go back where?
Can't go back to school.
Okay. Well, it seems like you were doing okay in school. And, So how is your living situation at home? You said your children live with you.
Mm-hmm.
And, how's that going for you? How old are they?
They're in their early 20s. The boy's about 23, the girl's 21.
Okay. And do they have any jobs, or are they just in school or something?
Actually, they had to stop school to start working because I wasn't really able to keep a stable job.
Okay. It's really understandable. And how are they taking that?
They're doing what they can. It's difficult, especially with their father situation.
And what's the father's situation?
He had a stroke as well, just like my father, about 2 months ago, actually.
Okay.
And he's been in under intensive care ever since, so don't really see him much.
Okay. And how has your sexual history that been over the past 2 or 3 months?
Hasn't been much.
Okay. Your religion, you said you stripped at a church because Michelle told you to, so what type of church do you go to, or what's your religion?
Christian.
Christian. Okay. Do you do any drugs? Have you ever tried drugs, or
No.
you smoke tobacco maybe, anything? No drinking, no anything?
No.
Okay. So, do you have what type of symptoms do you have, or um, have you had fluctuating weight, or do you feel more tired than other times?
Maybe tired just because my friend keeps me up all night, so that's when she comes by. But no fluctuating weight. So I think everything's normal actually.
Okay. How's your concentration and your anxiety?
Concentration is fine. Maybe the occasional whisper or two from a friend that I need to talk to, but it's fine.
Okay. Your mood is pretty stable, no fluctuating moods.
You have your good days and your bad days.
Okay. Do you feel that you need to be here?
No,
Speaking with me?
not at all.
Over the years, have you experienced any emotional, physical, or sexual abuse, maybe from your husband or your children?
No.
No? Okay. Well, that's good to hear. Got some good news from that. So, from this, I see that maybe you and your children, you have a decent relationship. Maybe working on. They don't really like Michelle. I can get that. And maybe you cannot bring her around so much, or talk about her to the children so much since they don't really like her. And have you had any therapy recently or ever before?
No. Every time my son tried to get me to go to the hospital, I would refuse any kind of therapy. They're actually the first person I've started talking to just because they said they would leave me alone if I actually came.
Okay. Has anyone ever, well, you've never been to therapy or anything like that, so no one's ever diagnosed you with anything or said you had any types of, okay. Well, that's really good, and hopefully you'll come back and you'll see me. I hope that I was comforting to you, and you're understanding, and I'm understanding of you, and so I guess I'll see you next week sometime, and we'll talk about it a little more.
If Michelle agrees.
If Michelle agrees, okay. Maybe she can come if she would like that as well. Just want to talk to you a little more. Is she here?
No.
No. Okay. So There we go. I'll see you next week if Michelle agrees.